8 million years ago, long before the first human walked upright, the earth burned. Lightning split the skies above Africa, setting the endless grasslands ablaze. And somewhere in the chaos, among the smoke, the heat, the fear, our ancestors watched something new, something alive, something they could not yet understand. It was the first encounter with fire. In the heart of the Rift Valley, a tribe of early apes, creatures halfway between forest dwellers and tool users, struggled to survive. They are not yet human, but not entirely animal either. Their leader, Karu, the matriarch, watches over the group. Beside her, Tor, a young male, restless and curious, and little Na, the imitator, always watching, always learning. Every day was the same war against hunger. Every sunset, a prayer to see another dawn. But today, the sky turns strange. The wind smells of smoke, and the horizon glows red. The first wildfire they ever saw was both terror and miracle. Trees exploded. The air itself shimmered. Karu leads the tribe away, instinct screaming run, but Tor stays behind. Something holds him there. Not fear, not courage, curiosity. He inches closer to the glowing edge of a burnt log. The heat hurts, but it calls to him. And for the first time in the history of life, a creature looks not with terror, but with wonder. When the flames finally died, the forest was silent. The tribe crept back, drawn by the warmth still pulsing through the earth. They found what the fire left behind: cooked roots, soft, sweet, burnt meat, strange, but easier to chew. Karu watches as Tor brings a half-burnt branch closer. The smoke makes him cough, yet he refuses to drop it. Na imitates him, holding a tiny stick, staring in awe. They did not yet know it, but this moment changed everything. Fire had turned food into energy, fear into curiosity, and evolution had just found its spark.
For days, they kept returning to the ashes, where a few glowing embers still lived beneath. Karu learned to carry these precious embers inside hollow branches, carefully nurturing the faint glow. Each night, when predators howled in the distance, she set the burning branches near the camp, creating a protective barrier. The beasts stayed away, and for the first time, the tribe slept soundly through the entire night. Fire was now their guardian, a silent protector against the dangers of the prehistoric world. Tor, another member of the tribe, began using the flame to harden sticks, transforming them into stronger spears and tougher tools. Na, a younger member, watched intently, learned quickly, and then copied these innovative techniques. A spark of knowledge passed not through the flame itself, but through the powerful conduit of memory and imitation. But not all eyes looked upon this new light with wonder. A rival tribe, larger and fiercer, had seen the glow from afar. They came in the night, silent as the wind, their menacing silhouettes moving stealthily towards the camp. In the darkness, a fierce battle erupted, filled with screams, dust, and utter chaos. Karu instinctively shielded Na, protecting the younger one from the onslaught. Tor bravely defended the precious flame, understanding its vital importance to their survival. As one attacker lunged forward, Tor swung a burning branch with powerful force. It was the first time fire was used not just to protect, but to conquer, turning a defensive tool into an offensive weapon. The rival tribe vanished into the plains, leaving behind a quiet, tired, yet profoundly alive tribe gathered around the smoking embers. Tor sits beside Karu, both staring intently into the dying flame, a silent moment of reflection. Na imitates the motion of blowing softly, instinctively trying to keep the precious glow alive. They do not speak, nor do they yet fully comprehend the profound changes occurring within them. But inside them, a new intelligence is forming, subtly shaped by the transformative power of fire. Cooked food feeds the brain faster, providing essential nutrients for its rapid development. Warmth allows for deeper, more restorative sleep, crucial for cognitive function and memory consolidation. And deeper sleep, in turn, brings vivid and meaningful dreams, fostering imagination and abstract thought. That single night, now lost to the annals of time, was the very first step toward everything we are today. Every city, every light, every heartbeat warmed by fire, all began here, in this ancient moment. With a creature who dared not to run from the unknown, but to reach out and bravely touch the flame. And from that singular spark, humanity, as we know it, was truly born. The fire lived through the night, a testament to their perseverance. It was small now, fragile, yet vibrant, a rhythmic heartbeat made of pure, dancing light, promising warmth and protection against the encroaching darkness. Karyu, with an instinct born of survival and affection, guards it like a precious child, her gaze unwavering. Tor, ever practical, meticulously feeds it twigs, ensuring its survival. And Na, the youngest, sits wide-eyed, utterly captivated, watching the profound magic that compels the deep, primal dark to retreat, revealing a new dawn. Through this shared vigil, they have become something entirely new, something more than just a tribe. They are the Fire Keepers, the first guardians of warmth, the first custodians of light, and the nascent protectors of the very first knowledge that would shape their future. Weeks stretched into an agonizing eternity. The life-giving rains did not come, leaving the land parched and desolate. The earth itself began to crack under the relentless sun, and once flowing rivers dwindled to mere trickles of mud. The great herds, their sustenance gone, migrated away, leaving behind an eerie, profound silence that echoed the tribe's growing despair. Karyu's tribe, weakened by hunger and desperation, began their arduous journey. They traveled by night, seeking refuge from the sun's harsh glare, their path illuminated and guided by the glowing, burning branch that Tor carefully carried, a beacon of hope in the oppressive darkness. Fire, which had once given them life and comfort, now held a new, profound purpose. It was no longer just a source of warmth. It must now lead them, with unwavering resolve, to the very essence of life itself, to water and sustenance. One night, as the tribe pressed onward, a brilliant flash illuminated the distant horizon. Lightning struck again, far away, a powerful, raw display of nature's force. In its wake, another wildfire ignited, painting the distant horizon with an ominous, yet strangely captivating, glow. Tor, ever observant, watched with a nascent curiosity as sparks leaped from his torch when he deliberately hit it against a rough stone. He didn't fully understand the intricate mechanics of it, but an undeniable connection, a profound realization, began to form in his mind. The stone, seemingly inanimate, seemed to sing with the fire, responding to its touch with a shower of light. In that moment, a revolutionary idea was born within Tor, the first faint, yet powerful, memory of creation, a spark of ingenuity that would change everything. Driven by this newfound understanding, he repeated the motion again and again, with growing precision and intent. Na, observing his actions, copied him with infectious laughter and unbridled excitement. Karyu looked on, not with her usual fear of the unknown, but with a profound sense of pride and dawning comprehension. The relentless hunger, a constant, gnawing presence, drove them deeper into the treacherous thorn woods, the undisputed territory of the formidable giant boar. These beasts possessed tusks as sharp and deadly as spears, and a single, furious charge from one could easily shatter bone, making them a terrifying adversary. Tor, his resolve hardened by necessity, gripped his sharpened, fire-hardened spear, its tip gleaming ominously. Karyu, the seasoned leader, signaled silently, her eyes scanning the dense undergrowth. Then, with a sudden, powerful presence, the massive boar appeared, breathing visible steam into the crisp morning chill, a formidable challenge to their survival. With a surge of adrenaline, tore through his spear. It pierced the boar's shoulder, but not deep enough to incapacitate the enraged beast. The boar let out a deafening roar, a sound of pure fury, and immediately began its terrifying charge towards the vulnerable tribe, its eyes burning with aggression. In a desperate, yet brilliant move, Karyu thrust her burning branch directly towards the charging boar. The sudden burst of firelight momentarily blinded the beast, causing it to halt, disoriented and confused. Seizing the critical advantage, the tribe attacked together, a unified force. For the very first time, they hunted with the power of fire, transforming their fear into a weapon. Fire, once a mere comfort, had now become an indispensable tool, turning what was once terrifying prey into a bountiful feast. It had transformed their paralyzing fear into an empowering force, forever altering their relationship with the wild and their own capabilities.
But nature is never still. always in motion, always changing. Days later, the familiar warmth of the sun gives way to an ominous chill as dark clouds begin to gather on the horizon, signaling a profound shift in the weather and their fortunes. Suddenly, a violent storm breaks open the sky, unleashing a torrent of rain and fierce winds. The precious fire, their source of life and comfort, sputters weakly against the onslaught, its flames struggling to hold on before finally dying out completely. Only smoke remains, quickly dissipating into the deluge. Ka-Yu and Tor, with desperate urgency, try to shield the last embers, but their efforts are in vain. The fire is irrevocably gone. The once glowing ash turns into cold, wet mud, and the last wisps of smoke transform into steam, carried away by the relentless downpour. The entire tribe trembles, huddled together in the sudden, profound cold, as if the very gods had reached down and snatched their vital light away. Without the protective warmth and light of fire, the nights grow terrifyingly cold once more, plunging them back into a primal fear they had only just begun to overcome. With the darkness and cold returning, the predators, emboldened by the absence of fire, begin to return. Their glowing eyes pierce the night, a stark reminder of the constant danger that lurks just beyond the reach of their defenses. Yet, despite the loss, something fundamental has changed forever within them. Even in the deepest, most terrifying dark, they vividly remember the fire, its warmth, its light, and the safety it provided. This memory becomes a powerful, guiding force. Driven by this memory, they begin to mimic the motions they once observed, striking stones together with hopeful, yet uncertain, movements. They desperately hope that with each strike, the elusive sparks will return, reigniting their lost comfort and security. Tor, consumed by an unwavering determination, refuses to give up. Every single night, he strikes the stones with increasing force and for longer durations. His persistence a testament to his belief that the fire can be brought back. Ka-Yu, weakened by the gnawing hunger and the relentless cold, watches Tor's tireless efforts in silent contemplation. Meanwhile, Na, with a newfound purpose, meticulously gathers dry grass and small twigs, preparing a tinder pile, the tribe's first conscious and collective attempt to recreate light and warmth. And then, one extraordinary night, after countless attempts and growing despair, a single, brilliant spark finally catches. It ignites the dry grass, and a tiny, fragile flame flickers to life, a beacon of hope in the overwhelming darkness. From this sheer persistence, from this unyielding refusal to surrender, came a profound rebirth. The fire was no longer a random gift from the sky, a fleeting phenomenon. It was now undeniably theirs, a creation born of their own will and effort. With renewed purpose, the tribe constructs a small, protective shelter of stones, carefully shaping their very first hearth. Ka-Yu, with reverence and understanding, places the newly rekindled fire within its safe confines, securing their future. Gathered around the flickering flames, they sit together, no longer vulnerable prey of the night. The fire casts a warm, comforting glow, banishing the shadows and the fear that once dominated their existence. Around the hearth, something ancient and deeply human stirred within their minds, a profound sense of comfort, an undeniable feeling of togetherness, and the very birth of community. Laughter like grunts and contented sighs fill the air, forging new bonds. Tor, now a revered figure, patiently teaches others the intricate art of striking stone to create fire. Na, with equal dedication, guards the precious embers whenever the tribe moves, ensuring the flame never dies. Thus, the Firekeepers are born, guardians of their most vital discovery. But with this newfound power and control over fire comes an inherent danger. A single, careless ember, escaping its confines, sets the dry grass ablaze, demonstrating fire's dual nature. Flames leap high and spread with terrifying speed, consuming their carefully constructed shelter in a ferocious inferno. The fire, once their protector, now threatens to destroy everything they have built. In a desperate act, Ka-Yu instinctively drags Na away from the encroaching blaze, saving her from harm. Tor, with a look of profound anguish, tries to save their precious hearth, but the relentless wind fans the flames, making his efforts futile against the raging inferno. In that terrifying chaos, amidst the roar of the flames and the panic, they learn the second, harsh truth of fire, that creation and destruction are two sides of the same spark, inextricably linked and equally powerful. They will undoubtedly move again, forced by circumstance and a search for resources. They will lose and find fire many times throughout their long journey, each loss a lesson, each rediscovery a triumph. But something far more profound has already ignited inside